Hello there, Taurus. How are you doing today? Welcome to your general reading. I'm so happy that you're here. These are timeless readings, so please trust that the universe has brought you here because there is something in today's card spread that is meant just for you. Whatever it is that may be weighing heavily in your heart or on your mind, trust that there is a message in today's card reading just for you. Hopefully it helps alleviate any stress, allow you to do a little self-reflection. That's what my goal is whenever I do these readings for you. I'm always hoping that this kind of brings you to a different place. All right, here we go. The Lovers. All right, very nice card to start off with here, Taurus. So the Lovers card is all about you committing to something. You know, it's not just committing to another individual, for example, a lover or someone that you've just kind of gotten into a relationship with. This can also be a partnership, like a job or something like that, or a new business, but also this can even mean you committing to yourself. If you have been under a lot of stress and you've neglected yourself lately, this might be you putting yourself in that first position in your life situation. You know, you're putting yourself as first priority. Let's just say that. So I like that energy for you right now because I know that you've gone through quite a bit, Taurus, and you are in need of a little bit of self-care, if that is your choice. Now, there is a part of you here right now that is considering expanding your horizon, expanding your world, seeing that there's so much more out there for you. Perhaps the situation you were in before, you had felt a little bit trapped, or you felt like this is going nowhere. There's a part of you here that's ready to kind of step it up, and you're planning and you're strategizing, and you're wanting to kind of move forward with something, right? This can even be you being torn between one person and another. Let's just say that, right? You know, having to really make that decision. But definitely there's a part of you that feels as though you need to expand your world. All right, so let's take a look here. King of Wands. With the King of Wands, we've got leadership. All right, so there's a part of you here that is kind of the visionary. You're very charismatic, and you are also bringing a lot of energy towards you. You know, you're very magnetic, and you're pulling a lot of people towards you. Whatever it is that you are setting out to do. Remember, I said you're planning, you're strategizing here. Maybe even planning a move, but there's this part of you here that really sees things much bigger. You're not really confined. Your mind isn't so confined to just say, oh, I want to just, be boxed in with these ideas. You really are starting to see like the evolution of your life and the possibilities that are available for you. And I like this energy because he gets things done. If you are trying to start a new business, this is a great energy here. This is the entrepreneur. He's the guy that opens doors, because he's so magnetic and so charming that energy just, people can't help it. He can sell anything, right? He can sell anything. So here's the thing. There's this in the center here of your reading, we've got the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is this never-ending mental anguish. Let's just call it that. Anxiety, so worries, fears, insecurity. There's something here, perhaps something in the past that keeps repeating itself and you're just trapped in your mind. But understand here that this is within your mind. Now, I understand that certain things happen in our lives, and so of course we've got to deal with them, but sometimes they have lasting effects mentally, and so you sit there and you spin and you live in this place of darkness, and sometimes it's hard for you to move forward and take the next step. Because you're plagued by these worries and fears. So you're going to have to address this at some point. You're going to have to address every single one of those swords so that you can move forward. Yeah, look at that, moving forward. So just like I said, you're going to have to address something and then move forward. So whatever it is here, trust your intuition, because there's a part of you here that's ready to leave it behind. You may also be making a decision here and planning an exit strategy. Planning and realizing that there are certain situations in your life right now that just aren't serving you any longer, and you're planning, wanting to expand, and you're moving. Someone here is walking away, moving away. All right, King of Pentacles. I like the two kings here. Again, very strong, powerful energies. The King of Pentacles is about abundance and security, and also creating stability. Right. This is a lot of fire, passion, energy, but this is about stability and being grounded. So there is this part of you deep inside that really, you truly want that stability. You want to be the provider. You want to be able to be protective and reliable. And that's the beautiful part about this card, of course, with the King of Pentacles. Oh, by the way, Taurus, this is your card, just to let you know. King of Pentacles is a Taurus card. But you showing up in this area here of your subconscious and hidden feelings, yeah, deep inside you truly like that comfort, that security, of abundance, you're going to work towards that, and it's going to work out in your favor here. You're going to continue to work in that favor, or in that direction. Now, here we've got, interesting, we've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is also actually, no, yeah, this is a Taurus card. And the Seven of Pentacles is all about reassessing. Sorry, somebody walked past my window. The Seven of Pentacles is about you reassessing your life and trying to figure out what it is that you need to add, subtract, or walk away from. You know, you're trying to figure out how you can bring about this abundance in your life, and evolve and expand your world here. So there is a chance for you here to really take a step back, take that pause, and just have a look at everything a little bit differently. Now, card of patience, right? This is you assessing and reassessing. At some point, though, you're going to have to take action and make a decision what it is that you need to add or subtract into your life. Wow, lots of responsibilities for you as usual. The Ten of Wands is you being overburdened. You have to worry about burnout here because you're carrying everyone else's burdens, maybe responsibilities. You tend to put a lot on your plate, Taurus, that you're missing out on the experience. You're missing out on this journey. So universe presents this card for you here because you need to be reminded to look up because you may be missing opportunities. So if you shed some of these wands here, some of these burdens here that aren't even yours to carry, it might lighten the load. Also, don't forget to care for yourself. Take care of yourself. Remember when I said about commitment? Don't be afraid to commit to yourself, to recommit to bettering yourself, or just a little bit of self-care too. Look at that. I love it. So with this decision that you're about to make, this planning that you're doing right now, this is going to lead to a place of completion. You're going to finish out that journey so that you, whatever it is that you're working on right now, you're going to finish that journey out. You're going to have emotional closure because you're going to have to address all of these things. You're going to have emotional closure, and then you're going to be prepared to start something new. Really put this plan into action. Yeah, it's going to be tough, right? I mean, look at this. You've got the Nine of Wands here, Ten of Wands. So everything that's happening right now, it's going to be a test of your patience. It's going to be a test of your grit. But whatever you do, don't give up. Might be a little bit challenging, but don't give up. Look at that. You've got your Two of Wands. Now you've got your Three of Wands here. This is your vision. This is you with your startup, for example, embarking on a new journey. I like that. So like I said here, you're going to have emotional closure, and now you're stepping into something new. You're ready to step into something new. You're trying to make a decision here, kind of trying to create balance. You're trying to juggle things in your life because, of course, you're carrying all of these wands, right? Carrying all of these responsibilities. You're trying to juggle and balance everything out. So you're going to have to make a decision. Again, if this is a startup company, for example, you're trying to keep all the pentacles in the air, and you're going to have to make a choice here at some point with that Two of Pentacles. All right, so this is going to create, of course, this Tower moment, right? It's going to be a big shakeup. So some of you may be choosing to embark on a new journey, maybe join a different company, maybe split off from your current job and open up a new business or competing business, or work for the competing company, right? But that whatever that is going to be a little bit of a shakeup. And sometimes you have to, be reminded here that these shakeups happen when you make this decision here. These shakeups happen for you, right? These towers come down so that you can see a little clearer, so that you can be given the chance to rebuild your life, rebuild everything exactly the way it needs to. Because of course we're always constantly evolving, and we're always being given a chance to be at our best self, be in a better place. And so sometimes tower moments have to happen so that we can almost have an epiphany, kind of learn something about ourselves and learn something about the situation. And then next thing you know, you've built a whole new life for yourself that is exactly what you want, which is abundance, stability, and security. You see how that works? I mean, you have to understand, life happens for you. Things like this will happen for you, so that you can be at your best, most evolved self. All right, let's take a look here. We've got believe in yourself, of course. So believe in yourself. There's this part of you that's about to embark on a new journey. It's time to really just have that confidence. All right, use your mind wisely. So here's the thing right here. This is all in your mind. Don't waste your mind on perseverating over something that you've created in your mind to be so insurmountable. Use your mind wisely. Use that energy wisely. Bring a gentle touch. So with the Lover's card here, whether it's you showing commitment to yourself or to others, remember to be gentle, be gracious, be grateful, be loving, be kind, compassionate. co-create with spirit, of course. So the thing is that we are constantly evolving. We are constantly being offered new opportunities to make our lives better, to embark on new journeys. Remember to trust in the divine protection, divine timing, and your divine purpose. So co-create with spirit. All right, Taurus, thank you so much for being here today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day. I love you. Bye-bye.